Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another magical moon message. This is the Piece de la, and this message is for the moon in Cancer. And I have a buttload of gratitude for all of you who have been just sending me so much support and appreciation. I do feel valued and appreciated, and so I really do thank you. It motivates me to keep cranking these out. So yeah, the moon is in the crab sign of Cancer. Pisces is sensitive, okay? Scorpio puts up a tough front because Scorpio is actually one of the strongest zodiac signs, just like Leo. Leo and Scorpio are top four. They're also both very sensitive. That's why they have a tough exterior. Cancer leads forward with emotion, but Cancer is tough. All that crybaby shit you see Cancer do, don't fall for it. They're really tough, and they will screw you up with their pincers. So I feel like this moon in Cancer transit will remind you the power of Cancer. Scorpio undeniably is like the second strongest zodiac sign, and Cancer is one of the top four most powerful zodiac signs. It's the sign of psychic power. Once again, the water sign axis, especially Pisces. Pisces is more spirit than water, I guess, but in our third dimensional view, we see this gaseous state as a liquid. But outside of that, you know, y'all got the water signs effed up, especially Pisces, because y'all don't understand Scorpio. And that's really because you don't understand Cancer. Science is equated, which I'm not going to blame, like, science, really. But, like, society and culture has equated the water to just be feelings and just emotions. But you really don't have emotions. The sensations that you feel, we've just called it that, you feel me? And it's going to be a day like today that will show you the psychic nature of water. Remember, even though the CIA has invested millions of dollars to train remote viewers and hire psychics, while also, you know, being a part of a culture that has shunned and really shut down authentic psychics, also, we can't forget there's a lot of fraudulent psychics, so that's a part of the reason why, you know, we've come to mislabel psychic phenomena as just feelings. And this is a conspiracy, because if we can make emotions look like they're purely irrational and, you know, something that's subservient to logic, even though water comes after air, you're going to dismiss your feelings. You're not going to, which aren't really feelings, you're going to dismiss your soul. Your water signs is how your soul feels, let's just say. The innermost part of yourself, the unconscious part of yourself that correlates with the physiological sentience that allows you to even sense with your nerves and all that. But please understand that the deliberate suppression of the divine feminine through the utilization, Capricorn, of your psychic ability, Cancer, this is why Capricorn integrity is opposite sincerity, Cancer, has reflected in your inability to tap in to your own psychic power. This was deliberate. This was done over a course of a few generations, not by some evil 2%, but by galactic beings that we can just call planets. I'm not going to blame the planets for this, but now that we're coming out of this cycle of ignorance, it's a transformation like this that's going to remind you that you have a hidden source of power that you either always knew and were called crazy for using and believing, or you may have thought you know, but you didn't really know you had it like that, versus maybe you just didn't know until now. Whatever stage you're at, we're all evolving to the next level. But I just want to emphasize before I speak this message today that your understanding of water in the zodiac, and even if you don't know astrology, emotions is holding you back. Colloquially, we understand this psychic nature of us as feelings. when you look at water signs, they're not emotional. People think Cancer is emotional. No, Cancer is psychic. And so psychic ability makes them empathic. And Cancer doesn't want to feel your feelings. They just can't help but feel what your psychic vibration, right? Pisces are the vibes. Cancer is the actual cardinal act of feeling. And then Scorpio is the wisdom gained from the Virgoan real experience of these feelings. But Cancer isn't really feelings as much as it is psychic projection. Let's just say a whole lot of our gifts have been dumbed down to literally just keep us as sheep. But that's what this revolution is for, to regain your sovereignty. And now that the flip has switched and you're ready to embrace this conscious change, this Cancer moon is going to induce a supernatural psychic transformation. Please remember that whenever you evoke your vibration, there's going to be energy that supports it, and there's going to be energy that denies it or opposes it. What you may be unconscious to is how powerful your vibration is and how it may rub other people off the wrong way because they're weak AF. You know they're weak AF because a strong individual can hold space for someone to express themselves without them feeling that it threatens them, because nothing real can be threatened. And a whole lot of you allow projections, which you'll feel with the gaslighting moon in Cancer transit. Every time the moon's in Cancer, people, it's gaslighting time. And that's because it's a psychic energy. So keep that in mind. Some of you feel into the reaction to what you do and mistake it for your own feelings when you're feeling that projected intent, but you're real. Nothing real can be threatened. Whatever you feel, you don't have to react to, because that reaction is your karma, and you don't have to just let it happen, but just remember who's boss. And this is where you're really going to be revealing more so the weakness of other influences around you, which undermine and attempt to, on one side, act like they're looking out for you, but really just, you know, holding you back deliberately because they're intimidated by you. And then, you know, there's a duality to this, so you're also going to be connecting with people who uplift you, and it's your you know, mission to kind of align more with one side than the other. A day like today and tomorrow is going to reveal the superficial psychic attack mechanics of how individuals try and assert their sense of coolness or their sense of superiority over you when they're little bitches, and like they will never do the same thing to your face. There's a whole lot of people psychically projecting at the safety and distance from their own homes that will never even keep that same energy with you in person. So you don't have to acknowledge it. You don't have to really take it seriously. Seriously, you're gonna really expose the deeper psychology of people who you might have even respected, but now Sagittarius season is showing you. Sagittarius sees beyond duality, and Pisces is beyond duality. So, you know, I really advise you to distance yourself from the fake-ish, which you will see more than ever. But with Mercury that has just entered Sagittarius, this is now collectively processing our minds to catch up to the spiritual evolution of our God selves. And if you've been seeing synchronicities before, all the wisdom and secrets and the darker, deeper motivations of your own being are coming to light. And I mean, get ready for surprises. Mercury and the Sun are lightly quincunxing Uranus, and so this is changing your reality based on what you're bringing through your own vessel. But when I say a supernatural psychic transformation, now that the flip has been switched, the grand water trine between the moon, Neptune, and Venus that's trining each other right now is going to grant you a new feeling, okay? Neptune's role in this is to transcend your ability to transfer the deep soul force within to Capricorn. So you flesh this out in physiological sensations that grant you a new feeling. This new feeling is akin to, like, for those of you who watch Dragon Ball Super, when Vegeta was teaching Kaba to turn Super Saiyan. If you haven't seen it, I recommend you see it, whether you like anime or not. Just type in Vegeta trains Kaba, and of course, the first time someone evolves and turns Super Saiyan, it's raw emotion. And so they have to learn to control their feelings because it's just raw passion and you can get really mad. And one thing that was key is that Vegeta told him, remember that feeling. And it had everything to do with the tingling at the base of your spine. See where I'm getting at? This sun moon signature is Scorpio. Moon in Cancer, Sun in Sag. So you're definitively transforming. This transformation is going to sustain into the Leo moon into light, where you now transfer that to make real change in the moon in Virgo. Please understand that you have established the integrity of what you know and do. We are past the point of explaining yourself to people, arguing to people. People who want to be contrarians to you are being foolish and are not aware of that. And there's a Proverbs verse that says an individual looking at two people arguing from across the street, they both look like fools. So don't waste your time casting your pearls to swine, and really focus on how each and every experience generates psychic power within you as you transform your understanding of your feelings as a subconscious, subtle, vibrational force that taps you into the Cancer, that taps you into the transcendent vibes, Pisces, of the reality around you. This is also going to have you step forward and transform romantic unions. Shoot your shot and don't be afraid to be seen as weird. Once again, a lot of people are sensitive. We live in an age where you can't say nearly anything without it being offensive. And so it's really up to you to let, you know, other people bring you down because of what you do or say. There's an art people have developed of making their problems your problems because they're children. There's a lot of grown adults who are really just children. It's not like me. Any Gemini sun, we have the spirit of a child. Kanye West said he's a 38-year-old, 8-year-old with rich nigga problems. That's because we are children in spirit. Gemini is the only one that's allowed to be childish. Everyone else, like, grow the fuck up. And I'm Capricorn moon, so I'm also, regardless, I just have the spirit of a child, like the Omni King does. If you look at that analogy, he's pretty much like a kid. But outside of that, the psychic development is going to come from a deep place within you, and it's going to attune your vibration to a unique mechanism induced by soulmates around you who mutually you draw your power out. And moving forward, this is where shit gets obviously supernatural, because you're going to be blessed with a unique feeling that you shift into to utilize this transformation and power that you'll be sustaining through experience and practice. Sagittarius season is all about ascended experience. So go out there. But I'm really picking up because Venus is the grand water triner. Your heart is going to be extremely drawn to express unconventional things that you probably wouldn't. You gain your Mac on. And don't let fear stop you. Don't let fear of embarrassment stop you. Even if you shoot your shot and it doesn't work out, you have trained your subconscious to overcome that fear. And that's going to be way better than, you know, someone shallowly saying yes to you. So, you know, be led by your heart subtly, but make sure you're coming from a sincere place. Other than that, you're not going to be the same after this cycle, because the supernatural psychic transformation is going to enhance your psychic abilities to a level that collectively no one has ever reached before. We're all doing this together, and individually this is going to flesh out maybe a unique technique that will induce this. Outside of that, be prepared to now integrate supernatural magic ability with the mundane experience of your life. As above, so below, my friends. The rest of this is going to be super vulgar. So if you have any children around you, fuck you stupid ass motherfuckers who are setting this stupid ass vibration psychically. Fuck you motherfuckers who are undermining all this brilliance that other people are expressing just so that you can feel better than yourselves. We know who you are, and we will Liam Neeson all you motherfuckers. Peace out.